campaign Long Live the Queen, scenario Homecoming, impossible difficulty, which is achievable by editing the scenario, and starting bonus is First Aid Tent. I recorded this once, but realized that my strategy was imperfect because it's enough to merely send the marksman by ship to Castle 2. Which leaves the pikemen at Castle 1 to clear. Creep there, which is faster. So you're basically working with a marksman power stack for your might heroes in the west, and with a pikeman power stack for your mage in the east. Day 2. While the army's consolidated, may as well take out these hellhounds, open up the lighthouse and a trading post and some gold pickups. That's an interesting morale. Go for it. Wait. 3 to 5 damage there. It's unnecessary. It's faked me out. Oh, I think that wound up being worse. Oh well. It's only 3 pikemen. Alright, so Rion is a good cleric for clearing the grassland. Brought his own first aid tent. And Syra, I think, is a good, excellent candidate for fighting overseas in the Navy. She has the snow troops, which is nice. And she's got diplomacy, which could snowball. I prefer to have a might hero, but I suppose she's supporting Christian, who's going to go over. So he'll do the might and she'll do the magic. Do I want to keep some of these around? Probably, yeah. People to navigate the snow quickly. Not really good for anything else at those numbers. Okay, time to embark. And that's the turn. A3. HoMM3 is interesting. Loinus will hit the windmills, the weeklies, and that's the turn. Day 4. Crystal is useful. What? No. I hit the wrong thing. Do not want to fight the Gogs. Battle. Okay. Cuthbert has estates. HoMM3 has chain lightning. But heroes without starting army is a poor deal. I think I'll go for the town hall. Week 1, day 5. Here or here? Money now or money later? That's not really a question, is it? Okay, 5.5k, and Christian is out of movement, meaning can hire someone. Basic estates versus HoMM3, but Red will send out the pikeman stack to defeat the gold mine. Oops. So That means that it's not a good opportunity for chain lightning, because the evil eyes will concentrate into one or two stacks. So I'm thinking Cassius King, Cuthbert the weak over Solmir the strong. Sorry guys, I know that pains you to the core. And don't need to take anyone else, I don't think, except perhaps this guy, in case he meets someone along the way to swap troops with. Lone gargoyle. That makes sense, right? Of course, the guy coming to swap might prefer to have that already on the way in. Maybe I'll leave it. Okay. So this is visited. Cuthbert knows the spells. He has the tools. He's got haste. That's what counts. Go get him. Don't need any other troops. They wouldn't be relevant. The pikemen are what the evil eyes will target anyway. So that means that Christian can take the rest, but I think he'll just take the archers, so these guys will remain for the mages to clear these hellhounds. That's the turn. Week 1, day 6. Little short on gold, so how to get more? The ocean is a good bet. Oh no! That was inefficient movement. Oh well. Anyway, got the gold. With a little left over. Now the mages will be using the pikeman power stack, buffing it with haste at least. So Christian will work with the inherently strong units who can make good use of his buffs, and he'll bring over the gargoyle for his support hero, who I think I'll hire there. So that'll do. Rion could use the plus defense for the pikeman stack, I suppose. We'll get back. Still explore a little more. And that's the turn. Week 1, day 6. I think Sarah can probably head back to share her troops with Christian. Let's see, Rion. Should he hit the Marletto's tower right now? Or go for more gold? That's an obvious question. Cuthbert is on his way. Okay. So the question is, who is Christian taking with? And the answer is surprisingly not the Griffins and the Swordsmen. They'll be needed to push north while the pikemen are away. So just the marksmen and a bit more money would be welcome. Where can that be found? South, probably. It's 4 marksmen and could use another pikeman as well. There we go. The pikeman is for the whirlpool. Much better. Okay, so Christian can now embark, which just leaves Syra. How is she going to get her troops to him? I guess she has to head back to the whirlpool. No way around it. That's the turn. Week 1, day 7. Here goes the big battle. "21 casualties for auto combat." Double cast haste so it doesn't wear off after this hit, giving the evil eyes 2 hits instead of 1. 9 casualties total. Acceptable. guess it's time for a marketplace over here. Citadel is more troops than are needed at this stage. Get the job done with less. Build the economy first. That's the turn. Week 2, day 1. Caitlin is great. Coronius is acceptable for reinforcing Christian. Well, the reason to go for that first, if this is easier. And that's the turn. Week 2, day 2. That's the turn. Week 2, day 3. Coronius could use some spells. Not sure what's going to happen over here. Whether Tan will keep retreating if Red pushes northeast. I can try to hero chain to Coronius to take the fight. If I do, Coronius will need some spells. Maybe just slow things up a bit and have Christian visit these power-ups while Tan decides what it's doing, so that Red isn't caught unprepared, potentially losing Coronius, temporarily losing the castle too. Yeah. Still need to take that sawmill. This fight one halberdier is acceptable casualties, especially for 7 more griffins. Or was that 14? I forget. Still have enough for a town hall. And that's the turn. Week 2, day 4. Okay, change of plans. Christian is going to blitz up to take castle 3. So that'll let Tan attack castle 2. To prevent that from happening, these pikemen will reinforce castle 2, and we can make do with forces we have and this well to keep fighting in this zone. I don't think taking that is very important right now. I guess it would make heroes stronger, but there's money up here. Money is more important. Money first. Upgrading heroes later. Yeah. Anyway, question is, does Rion have the manpower to take out those demons? They are slow, which helps, whereas the hellhounds are fast, which is a problem. So I think even though they're a tier tougher, he can handle it. Plus gold. Okay. No need to take that fight right now. Rion will be heading north, so this is correct. 56 pikemen, that's a good number. Caitlin can scout that way, west. And Coronius. Tan may reemerge here, so Coronius has no spells. Question is, hit this stuff or go scout? I think he has to hit the redwood. No choice. But we're reinforcing, so that will help. Okay, Syra. Still. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, and no money for City Hall. This town is not defensible. So that's the turn. And there goes Tan. Week 2, day 5. Rion can probably buff his spell power before engaging the demons to be on the safe side. Do not wish to pursue. Force conservation and tempo take priority. Cuthbert makes the swap. Takes the useless artifact. And can now move efficiently in snow. Christian. Not sure where she should go next, Caitlin. Coronius has scouting duties. Ta-da. Syra needs to get back. Cover the flank. And Christian can smash this garrison. Seems to be a hole in the wall there. Ouch. Okay. Bye-bye. The Hellhounds are the fastest and they're fragile. Gnaw on those dwarves till you choke. Okay. Yeah. Should have probably shot the Hellhounds with the elves. That was a mistake. I don't know, it might cost me a dwarf or centaur or something. Doesn't really matter. Harpies are doing work. That cost me a centaur. Revenge. Too risky. 9 and 1. Acceptable losses. Irregulars are expendable after all. Lots more morale, so hope we find some more irregulars. And he's ready to visit the Mage Guild. So, refill his MP. See what Arlak does. Syra can hopefully intimidate Tan away from taking that town, and now I need to decide what to do with Caitlin. I guess she should head over here and support. Yeah, definitely. It's important. So what else? Towns. Buy a city hall. And I suppose that's enough. Yeah. Certainly no heroes to buy at this point. Intern. Tan fleas. Week 2, day 6. May as well land by the power up. Since Tan is intimidated, not going for castle 2. Good one-time income. Christian needs to enter town. And so does Coronius. The strategic objective now is to head for liberating Orin. After which, perhaps Orin can sweep this way? Not sure. Keeping up the pressure on Tan seems prudent. I'll have a full complement of heroes at that point, so I'll have someone to send to scout. Anyway, buy the stables. Spin that wood. Challenge these demons. I think it would be better to have the swordsman nearby. Well, these swordsmen are not going to catch the faster demon. Maybe the griffins instead. Like that. .40 versus 35, but these are speed 6. Griffins are blocking the one stack, but that's okay. Oh, I forgot to cast my first round spell. Let's fix that. Okay, so I know I'm not gonna haste this round, so I guess I put it into the horn demons first. They're in range this time. Okay, round 2. Time to cast again. Still can't reach though, so I think another round of softening up. Eat the hit. Okay. Everything seems to be under control. Not bad. Take the offense, since the HP is overkill. Save that battle result. Okay, so this is open now. Christian needs a spell book. Harpy Hags. Let's see, should Caitlin? Yes, she should. Stone Gargoyles. She'll be fast in there. I guess she should go now. ASAP. Stone or ore is non-critical right now. Already got this ore pit, so it's not a bottleneck. Keep pressuring Tan. Christian can move out now. Christian has the leadership to adopt these gremlins. I wouldn't slow them down. They're not really doing anything much on Coronius. More cannon fodder to replace the dwindling centaurs. That'll do. Risk a secondary skill that might ruin Christian. No, we're not desperate. Do you want to take away that sawmill? Still needs the stables. Okay. Now check the skill. Guess I could have checked it before Christian left. Could have done that better. So that Christian gets the archery. Well, let's just replay that slightly. Don't have to get every little detail right, planned out in advance like that. Just do this. Okay, Okay, archery and should head down, I think. Take that. Could head across and do this, and then come back for the reinforcements and then head down to fight. That's probably better. Okay, so Rion knows that Caitlin will come up and get that. These Harpy Hags are probably doable. He's got 10 MP left out of 30. It's kind of low, but he'll get 2 artifacts off it. It's worthwhile, and they'll probably flee. We'll see. Nope. Okay, Harpy Hags. Fragile, but fast. This guy's so slow, may as well send him forward. Strike and return. Maybe the 1-stacks should be big. The question is who to haste. The speed is 9, so Griffin might just be fast enough. Probably, I don't know. I think this one's dead, so. Alright, here we go. No spell MP left. Oh, nice. That'll do. So now the question is, do I use up Caitlin's MP fighting these Hellhounds for Crystal, which I don't really need, or just go for the gold? That question answers itself. Okay, 13k to spend. Barracks is the obvious answer there. And then grab a Citadel. Now who am I forgetting? I feel like I'm forgetting Christian. Yeah. There we go. Archery. Better. Okay. That is probably the turn. This is secure now. So, and we do have archers. We have an archer tower here, so building the archer tower and upgrading it makes sense due to this creature dwelling. which I think we can, yeah, secure. So I can build this. A citadel is overkill. Stables would be nice. It's just not urgent though. Syra's not going to stop there. She's going to attack. So, no reason to build here this turn. Yeah. Just keep the 11k in the bank. That's the turn. Week 2, day 7. Impressive spell power on Syra. She's still level 1. Grab these archers. Blind's a good one. Getting a build-up of cash, which is not ideal. Go for the capital. Over here, this is Castle 2. Really don't think investing here is wise. Castle 3, same story. Eventually want to upgrade the barracks, but not yet. Just leave it. Don't even buy the bastion, I think. Gonna have a lot of money. Things to spend money on next turn. Getting windfalls, not permanent income. Although permanent income is now 5.5k, which is good. Anyway, that's the turn. Tana doesn't budge. Week 3, day 1. Take care of Ignatius first. Could make some decoy stacks. Don't feel that's necessary. Could make one to stand next to the archers. That's probably enough, though. Go say hello. Hey. Enemy has fled. Okay. Alright, so the question is, who do I go for first? I guess I can take out the swordsman first. Yeah. So this guy's pointless, but maybe he's bait. If I had blind, but I don't. So, guess do this. $280 XP is not bad. Okay. Let's deny the enemy. Wood is the first priority. Is that correct? I think she could hit both. Yeah, that was a mistake. Not worth her playing the fight, though. Okay, here's another fight. Still should save after finishing that fight, just so I don't have to redo it. Everybody waits. He's going to hit the halberdiers. Just want to defend this turn. Let him come in. Take the charge. In exchange for more archer marksman rounds. And a minimized retaliation. Eight casualties. That's good. That's cheap. These guys cost 75 each. Get a level out of it. A useful level up. And we're getting crystal per day. So each day Crystal can trade for 150 at the post, meaning each day is worth 2 halberdiers. So did we gain 4 days tempo by doing this here before going back and reinforcing? Maybe. Certainly the movement became more efficient, which is worth something. There was some XP, and we'll get some cash earlier. All those things have value, so overall I think that was a little bit of an expensive fight, but worthwhile. Now, this would be a bloodbath, probably not worthwhile. But 8 halberdiers is acceptable. Yeah, Cuthbert is done over there. 5 mercury. Still short gems. These guys are no pushovers. Lots of beholders. More money. Anyway, we don't need to... Red doesn't need to start spending on resource-intensive things yet. Nice collar for Coronius. May as well grab that and head back to base. Just missing the stables. Maybe I shouldn't have grabbed that. Oh yeah, it's good to grab it, because when next we visit, Coronius will have a slow army. Okay, Christian. Diplomacy, that could be interesting. He's the right guy for it. That could be very interesting. That is strategic, I think. Yeah. And he's still got those archers. Marksmen. Okay, so let's get Orin. Get the party started. Speaking of party, got heroes to hire. Clavius belongs here. Annoying. I want to garrison his troops. Just give Coronius a skeleton, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Smelly undead garrison. Can upgrade these troops, but there's no need to buy them yet. Coronius, Clavius is just going to do support down here. Support Syra, who needs that extra movement. And that leaves... what's this? Stig. Anyway. Sorsha. Same numbers, so may as well upgrade the Crusaders for now. Nice infantry army. And we can meet Rion here. Beef up his army, reduce his losses per fight, and he'll think he can do these 2 fights. Hopefully reinforce. Yeah, reinforce with these halberdiers and marksmen while building up an army of griffins and crusaders to fight over here. It would be good to have some cannon fodder with them, but the only option is these undead, which would kill the morale. But maybe we have a morale artifact somewhere. Syra's got one too far away. Rion has one. Yeah. So he can take the undead stuff. Yeah, he can take the undead and irregulars. Put them to work dying for the cause. Re-dying. Perishing for the cause. Ending for the cause. Okay. Nothing else for Sorcerer to do. She doesn't need a spell book, I think. So, send her up. So, anything to do over here? I don't think so. Nor here. Not yet. Unless I want to upgrade these 4 swordsmen, which is not worth it. We'll upgrade the pikemen soon. But not yet. Okay, that's the turn. Week 3, day 2. I think he can win that. Magic arrow. Guess we'll see. How bad a horde of trogs can be. Exploring up here unsupported is too risky. Although we do have a hero surplus. He's got artifacts though. Okay, Clavius. Hand off these troops. Sorsha. Go recruit. No need to lose troops. What? Okay. That was a misclick. Okay, now where should she go? No more fights, so she can be push into the castle 3 zone. Cuthbert needs to retire. Christian's diplomacy at work. Huzzah. Okay. These are about used up. These rampart troops. Not worth the slow speed. Could do this. Champions are useful for charging beholders. And Christian is more of a archery guy right now anyway. Plus it's going to be a long while before we have zealots. We're going to go straight for champions. So there'll be an independent stack sooner. So take them back to link up. Take this back too. He's got no spellbook. That'll do, I think. Hags belong in the middle. Cerberus. That's fine. And these fellows can hide out. Be expendable. They won't slow him down on the snow. They would slow him down a lot on the grass. Is he going to the grass? Should I take some, trade them out for 18 pikemen? His morale could take it. Higher quality cannon fodder. The idea was to use irregulars though. Just keep using these cannon fodder. That's what they're good for. That's what this leadership is good for. Okay, done. Christian's just going to try to recruit more monsters. And Oren has no room for monks. So just head back. Could kill these walking dead. Question is, should he? Why not? Could check with the Thieves Guild for intel, but I already kind of know how things are going. Which is, well, is the answer to that. Yeah, and I don't really want to recruit these undead with Christian. I'd rather him get into the grass so Oren can swing by them. Need to start getting aggressive with Tan since got too many heroes. Guess push for a capital now. Nothing else to spend the money on. Nobody's coming this way soon. And that's the turn. Week 3, day 3. This fight. Not sure whether I need one stack to distract. Might as well. Two casualties, not bad. Two pike halberdiers lost. For 14 or whatever. Yeah, 14. Good deal. I think I need to adjust the order of battle. Let's see, like that, and that, probably even that, and that. Okay. Okay, just in case, cover the zealots. Two casualties, acceptable. good even. Two gremlins lost is negligible. Okay, Clavius. Nope. Get that. Diplomacy, interesting. We already have a diplomat plowing. Yes, he can scout the secret tunnel. No surprises. Walking Dead are probably not an issue. She needs to head back for MP. Got 15 out of 50 now. And Rion can okay, looks good. Yeah. No use for these. Sorsha will head back. And Rion will grab some luck, I suppose. Swan Pond gives +2 luck, that's not bad. Okay, build the capital. And got a lot of stuff to build in Castle 2. Since need to upgrade the archers, would like to get a stable, mage guild, too much stuff. Should have started building sooner, I guess. Over here, no time pressure, no reason to build. So that's the turn. About 9k banked. And Loinus encroaches with a modest army. I wonder if he'll invade. Challenge Orin. Suppose we'll see. Christian's going to keep snowballing. Week 3, day 4. She's going to stay in town. Wait for those MP. Rion is ready to fight, although he has not refilled his MP. He should have plenty of troops to get the job done. Coronis can't make it back, so he should refill at the well. That'll be a bit faster, I think. Crush those skellies and try to pick up these marksmen. They should either rout or join. And then get on here and hit this gold mine. Clavius. doing a suicide run. More gold. Need to ward off this threat. Okay. Got a lot of luck for this battle. There's that luck. The archers are strong now. Could have attacked to eat a retaliation, but I think this will be sufficient. Yeah. We've got archers to clean up and a crusader. Yeah. Okay, familiars. Good, some cannon fodder. Fast cannon fodder. Okay, he's going to drop off the upgraded troops to pressure 10. And these high-level units will go back to build a stack while they finish clearing the creep with the familiars as cannon fodder. Die to the beholders. And now, gonna upgrade the griffins. Get the royal griffins going. And up here, I think there's still no reason to invest. So that's a short turn. Hmm. 10 has substantial forces concentrated up there. Week 3, day 5. No need to keep troops here anymore. '86 to 108, 22. Not bad. pulled away there for like 12 hours, so I've definitely lost my train of thought. Cuthbert. And where's Rion? Okay. So the next fight is probably these evil eyes. Or maybe Cuthbert can take these hellhounds. Probably can, he's a mage. Yeah, 40. That should do fine. So, just take him on. Couple of bait 1 stacks. Magic arrow probably. 30 points, maybe haste. Maybe haste on the Crusaders. One of these fellows needs to move. Haste the Crusaders this turn. I'm a little bit worried about the retaliation they'll eat. Okay. Yeah, close, but not enough. Take these out. Or not. Now it's time to haste the Crusaders. Or I could just magic arrow. Yeah. Well. Okay. Now it's time to link up with Rion. Rion will definitely visit that well. Okay, Orin. Mandrake. Or versus Arlok, potentially. Might be too many troops up there. I guess Orin will... No, he's going to head back here. Upgrade these troops. He could hit this. Grab this artifact on his way. May as well do something. And what to build. Requires requires stables. Okay, why not? Rush stables over here. Rush Cavaliers to get the stables upgrade. And lastly, there's still no reason. Week 3, day 6. Beginning to concentrate Red's forces in the Castle 3 zone. The upgraded pikemen and marksmen specifically for a push into Castle 4, which should be irresistible. Meanwhile, Christian is denying this rich flank area to Tan, which is also beneficial. He's going to power himself up, and then push into Tan's flank, and I guess he can actually maybe upgrade these gremlins at the hill fort if they're still alive. Or maybe he'll pick up some more troops. Who knows what's guarding this with his diplomacy. Library of Enlightenment, and he has basic diplomacy. I think if he levels that up, he might be able to get in, but I don't know if that'll happen. So anyway, and meanwhile, we know that nothing is coming down this tunnel thanks to the suicide run of Clavius, a profitable suicide run, since he generates money per day. It's really the best that a Necromancer hero could, or Necropolis hero could possibly do. So, it's no problem to keep pushing troops out of the Castle 2 zone and pushing them northeast. So overall, the strategic picture is working out very well. Tan seems to have a couple of strong heroes in here, or at least medium strong, but I don't think they'll be a problem. Tan is a builder, and therefore red is playing as a warrior to counter his turtle. Okay, so Cuthbert doing some scholar stuff. These artifacts should go to the front. Where they can possibly be of some use. Red does have some undead guarding Castle 3, so you never know. But the first aid tent stays with this mage army to heal griffins and crusaders. It's just more effective to put these morale and luck bonuses on a full army fighting Tan than a small mage army. Okay, so Rion has enough troops to take on these evil eyes. I guess that's a fine unit order of battle. And meanwhile, Cuthbert will take artifacts and pikemen to Coronius. These two scholars can link up. That's useful. Give up the artifacts, I think all of them. This, do we need a, I think this would be useful for the mage army. Bit more duration on their spells. Potentially useful anyway. Can allow weaker mages to assist. So maybe if we learn Death Ripple. And these. That'll do it. Coronius can head back. Cannot reach the mage pond. So he's heading back. Or there. Now the Griffin Bastion is tempting, but you know, if I wanted that, I could get 7 more growth by building a Griffin Tower over here. So do I want to do that, or do I want to climb the tech tree? Which should I spend my money on? I think a horde building is nice for resisting plague weeks. That's insurance, I guess. So maybe that's a legitimate argument for getting it at the castle town, so that if there's a plague week, then creature growth doesn't just cease, but red is ahead. We have a diplomacy hero snowballing in Tan's flank, so I have 2 days left in the week. I can get the monastery and the training grounds and get both of those stacks going. I think that's the move that makes sense. and that we use the surplus cash that Red has sitting in the bank. So I think training grounds first to potentially run the Cavaliers over. If we have extra hero movement, probably don't. Then over here, there's just no reason to build. There's not going to be a castle here. Stables maybe at some point. And over here, again, the Griffin Bastion is overpriced. Eventually there should be an upgraded monastery here to save movement to upgrade these monks, but not yet. And anyway, that's a pretty expensive way to save movement, but it's a long way to the upgrade point. But we have the hill fort up here, so maybe that's a better solution, actually. Just run it up to the hill fort. Yeah, which means no need to upgrade these guys either. They can just stay as garrison pool in case of an inconvenient siege. So that's the turn. Dan's dithering about. Arlok. Not too threatening. Loinus. Likewise. But who's that? Gian? That's not Arlok. So anyway, those are the two guys that moved. There's nothing else, right? There's a third. No, that is Loinus. Okay. Just two. Okay, whatever. Week 3, day 7. No reason to lose troops to these evil eyes, just to level up a mage. These artifacts can be sacrificed at the... Oh, that was not efficient movement. At the altar sacrifice by Tyranius. Let's see, where should Coronius go now? Should he go straight for that? Or should he hit the stables and perhaps just do it with griffins? Get there faster. I think let's just get this done. Attack for the knights, the might heroes. Defense for the mages. Getting a bit crowded. In terms of alignments. Most people will disagree with that level up choice, but he's a fighter, not a caster, and the artillery will matter when starting out with few troops. in the next map. Okay, there's no room to pick up pikemen anyway, so defer that. Now Sarah, I suppose, she can't reach. And the question is, she probably needs to swap artifacts with Orin, but they can all just hit the stables here and link up that way. Should she learn archery? Nah, she's a mage. That leaves Cuthbert with nothing really to do, which means he can power himself up. You could go 1, 2, 3. That'd be good. Potentially link up with Rion too. Okay, time to spend that money. Get the monastery. Castle 2, I don't think. No, still no reason. And Castle 3, still no reason. So that's the turn. 27k. Well, day 7. What's going on? We got this guy, Arlok. I think they're all concentrated right here because they're scared of Christian, who now has dwarves as well. 26 dwarves. They just couldn't resist his dashing good looks. And then underground, we got some signs of life. Gian. Now this is the main hero. Interesting. So this is Clavius. We could make it a race. Or I could try to run by. Troglodytes upgraded on underground terrain are probably just as fast, if not faster, than the gargoyles. And everything else is pretty fast. The slowest might be the Medusae, so maybe Clavius could play cat and mouse with Gian. That might draw Gian all the way back, but if it does, that's probably a waste of his time, and he might be doing that anyway. In which case, Clavius is still earning money, and Clavius can try slipping past him. But that doesn't scout more territory. So I think the right thing to do is just to blow past, uncover as much of the black as possible. Anyway, that's the turn. Actually, Clavius can't get past Gian. The AI chose a good spot to stop or perhaps it was a coincidence. So, because of this obstruction here that I didn't notice behind the flag, so Clavius can either suicide or retreat. I'll choose to retreat for now, even though I could use a free hero slot. This meetup needs to happen. Syra's movement is the less important. Orin will invade. Tan. Castle 4. Syra doesn't have any fights unless Gian proves serious, so she'll pass off her army in exchange for these rampart troops. And she'll grab the stables because she's going to swap these for the undead. Bring those back. And she's done. Hey, specialist. It's interesting, I suppose. For pike, halberdiers. Anyway, she's done. She'll recruit these archers, who are also slow. Cuthbert needs to head over here to pick up troops. Rion needs to head south to finally clear out this, but I'm going to send the slow crusaders forward to the front since he has enough griffins and familiars to get the job done, especially with what he'll be picking up down here. This harvest continues. Coronius has a fight. I don't think I'll need to use any mana for this. Shows what morale can do. No chance. Okay, Coronius will head back, or maybe head here. Either way. Christian probably could have gotten to this gold mine a bit faster, but gold is no longer the bottleneck. So I'm conserving his movement points instead to help him pressure Tan sooner. He's already pressuring Tan indirectly. Okay, Orin's turn in town. These will go back. I have the gold to just upgrade barracks, and that should happen eventually anyway. Tempting. I'd also like to take along these rampart soldiers, but I don't have the room if I bring everybody. Well, the dwarves should be garrisoned anyway, so that solves that problem. Now the question is, do I upgrade these swordsmen directly here, or send them all the way back to save 2k and some crystal? When you put it that way, it's not much of a question. Can't get the troops out of my base unless I store Orin. Let him accumulate troops here, I suppose. But I can't. I have too many stacks to garrison everybody. Unless I dismiss something, which would probably be the dwarves. Or I can just be patient. Let these two heroes work it out. Grab those. Pass off the Conjuring Collar, which might maybe be useful for Rion. Take the Crusaders. Next, grab the Griffins and head over. Leaving Orin, and I have a hero languishing here, Sorsha, whose swordsman time is coming. Orin's time is not yet. I don't want to invade with him yet. So I could just dismiss the centaurs, for example, are basically kaput. At least the dwarves could. Dwarves are 60 HP. These are 32. So I could definitely dismiss. And then just store Orin for a bit. While I rush up my reinforcements. It seems like the most aggressive plan. Give Orin a real big army and then just smash Castle 4. Whereas if I go now, can I get the job done? There's nothing more to fight here. 126 and 30 plus 7 griffins. 250. Another 18. The griffins go back. Cavaliers go back. We have 12 crusaders with more coming. He could do some serious damage with that. And otherwise, they're not going to be fighting. The only thing to do over here is get this monastery, which is fine, I guess, but hitting 10 is more important. But owning the monastery would increase growth. I think fighting the monastery would call for either a lot of archers, who will be slower, marksmen even, or fast troops. Orn probably wants to get a spellbook, definitely, yeah. Let's do that now. Does he need a rest for his MP? Yeah, he does. Okay, well, that simplifies things. So these have got to go. And Orin rests. No other choice. That frees up Sorsha, finally, who will take the Cavaliers for a free upgrade. And the monastery gets upgraded, might as well. Sorsha is could become relevant, maybe. But if she's going to buy a spellbook, she can do it at Castle 3. Just take the... Could buy out everything this turn, and then wouldn't have to return to Castle 1. Sorsha could take these reinforcements and do this area, but better to keep the armies properly segregated. Speed is important to minimize casualties and to traverse the snow. Just take the Cavaliers. She can reach that in one turn. Okay, what if I buy everybody? Still one turn. Screw it, it'll save some movement. Maybe. So building over here, it's not necessary to upgrade. Down to 8k, so 2k becomes relevant again. But 8k per turn should probably just go ahead. Next turn. So now I'll find out if Clavius is gonna die and Gian is getting closer. Gian, right? Nothing else to do. Chasing. This time there's a path around. What else happened? Retreat. retreated. Well, even if they combine forces, I think Christian will be alright. He has a lot of firepower. It's not easy to get to. Rion will rush south. Caitlin is just about done. She is done, so be getting a major influx of artifacts soon. Coronius has troops to pass off to Cuthbert, but there's more over here. I think he should pick up a horse. Yes, definitely. Okay, hand off to Oren. Take the quick troops. Now, as far as got money to burn. As far as what Oren is doing right now, could swap out and meet Cuthbert with Oren. There's no more fighting to do here, so Oren could do the chores here. And then later, when Coronius gets free, no, Oren should get the troops and go straight for Tan, and then Coronius can stay in garrison until a slot opens up, and then he can do these minor chores, and maybe think about taking this monastery with something left over. Okay, Christian can visit the university. He's got diplomacy, and scouting will help right now, and the way he's set up with artillery is kind of biases him to be a starting hero with a small army who snowballs, and so scouting does synergize with that. So even though I know that will pain people to see a quote-unquote main hero pick up scouting, diplomacy and scouting synergize, not least because surrendering is cheaper. Okay, Clavius is on the run, obviously, but I'm going to switch back, and if Gian wastes a turn, 2 turns following me before reversing and heading back towards Castle 2, then Clavius will be a star once again. Okay, I think I'm going to hit these bonus sites because they're in the way and on the way. But this is too far out of the way. She does have quite slow troops she's hauling right now. Okay, Cuthbert can come this far. Sorsha will waste a bit of time hitting that. for some random resources. Questionable. Rion won't reach her this turn. The question is, should he hit this Mystic Garden? Trying to free up a hero slot here, so hitting these is no longer urgent. It's just thoroughness. So. Could send out Orin to meet up. And he can just keep the Wood Elves. Because why not? Maybe keep one Griffin. 2 Griffins to cover the 2 archers. Forgot how to split a stack. Oh my gosh. Anyway, this should be fine. No, wait, there's more Crusaders to buy. Hopefully I remember how to split a stack soon. Whoops. Okay. Yeah. To the meetup. What about artifacts, though? Orin has them all. Coronius has a bunch, too. And I can't get them to meet up. That's annoying. Well, I'm sure it will all work out. Orin has spells, right? Yes, he does. Okay, Cuthbert is just heading back at this point. With no artifacts, but with the Griffins. And give 2. That seems good enough. There's no good 1 stacks in his army, though. I think I'd rather just do this. And then he can have some sacrifice stacks. The archers won't be fully covered anyway, but he can get aggressive. Okay, Orin. Go get him. And Cuthbert needs to catch up anyway, so it's good that Rion delayed. Nothing to build or buy here. Here, though, might be facing invasion, so good time to start bolstering. Okay. Time for week 4, day 3. Ah, Gian. You waste your time. But I definitely want Claudius defeated. What was that? Protection from fire? Yep. These are speed 6, evenly matched, I guess. It's an army. Could be a problem if it attacks Castle 2. One 30-point magic arrow. Now, should that go on the harpies? Take out 2 of them? Or could do 1 Medusa. Or a bunch of trucks. Not sure, but I think taking out 1 Medusa is the best course. Now it's definitely going to die. So it doesn't matter. And I don't want to keep him, don't want him to replace one of my current hireable heroes. So this is goodbye. I don't think he had any artifacts either. Gian is turning back. He is staging an invasion of Castle 2. So I will need to address that somehow. Sire is not sufficient. These troops probably will get steamrolled. Even if I build up the garrison. The obvious answer is to send Oren to meet Gian. Which I think he can do. And then maybe Syra can fight the actual battle with magic. And then Oren will get whatever troops are down here to go attack. That'll leave Castle 3 vulnerable, but I've got a hero chain operating, so should be okay. And I've got an open hero slot. So where's the hiding hero? Coronius, yeah. That's better. Let's see who I've got to hire. Nothing too tempting. I guess Bless is nice. Okay, week 4, day 3. This will be a little bit complicated. Caitlin is back in action, so hurry her along with her ridiculous collection of artifacts. Now Christian has to decide where to go. Scouting's coming in handy. So go for the redwood or go for the upgrade? That's the question. Pack of Naga Queens should be slow enough to be taken down. With the upgrade, his speed will improve significantly, and the cannon fodder will become more compelling. Plus Orin is going to be pushing in this direction, so I think I just want to upgrade. Hustle back with these slow troops. Okay, now Orin, this is a foul up. Orin should not be keeping these champions. They belong down here. But do I send him back to drop those off? More likely Cuthbert detours back to pick them up. So I'm on Cuthbert right now. Just do that. Grab those. Any other mistakes? I don't think so. So now Cuthbert's going to be short by quite a bit. Okay. So Rion is dallying there. Sorsha wants to meet up with Cuthbert and Rion. Take the Griffins and the champions. It's overkill, but I'm preserving that stack until it can get large enough to fight effectively. These infantry can push towards the front. Guess I'll keep that collar. Well, he's got 4 spell power, and with the speed of the Griffins, I don't think a fight will even last that long. So the collar goes to the front. Coronius still needs to meet up to distribute artifacts, and he can take these archers as well. Rion has plenty of troops to get the job done over here, and the greatest shortage is gems due to the monastery price. So Orin can go to here. Coronius can meet him. Coronius is not defending anything here. He's got some monks to fight, and I'm not sure how he proposes to do that. Oh yeah, that's right, Orin needs to go south because Gian is coming. Interesting. Unless Syra can potentially hold against Jian? Take that definitely. This is annoying because I don't want to send a hero after a Jian in the tunnel, because I don't want to take Tyranius in the scenario. But if I send Orin north, then Jian gets to start operating in Castle 2. Which is maybe okay. I crush Castle 4, temporarily lose Castle 2, and then retake it with hero chain action. Force concentration. He has full MP right now. These artifacts are not useful to him. Okay. So if I were to reinforce Syra, she's fighting a defensive battle. And for that, the marksmen are key. Pikemen too, really. I don't know, Jian's far away. These troops are paltry. It's day 3. Can he make it before the week? 1, 2, 3, 4. No. So we get a week's growth here, week's growth there. Just, yeah, I want to send him north. So, School of War is an option that would slow him down. So they just attack. We want to take this gold mine. Coronius heads back, drops this off. That could go south, actually. But that'll be a while until it's needed. So nothing here. Castle 2 needs to start upgrading in earnest for defensive purposes. Griffins, I think, are unnecessary. Monastery is good. Citadel is obvious. And here, I think nothing. Not until the monastery is taken. Which is not a priority right now. Unless I wanted to send Orin to do it. Which he could, but pressuring Tan is more important. That's the turn. Tan doesn't budge up here. I bet I could peel off Arlock for free. Yeah, he wouldn't fit, so probably Christian doing this is wrong. I messed that up. Forgot to change his order of battle. I want to put Zealots in the middle and split the marksman. Not quite enough. Ouch. Well, that was more painful than I had hoped, but in the end I'll take it. You know, what I could have done is blocked in those Naga, and then I wouldn't have lost 3 marksmen. Here, I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so this one is kind of delayed. I shouldn't put the ballista into that. This one is a clear threat. So this can be plugged with the Hellhound, who's faster. That'll delay her return, but nothing else is in range. Okay, so this is going to land a hit. But it's important to focus the fastest first. Okay, now 25 there. It's a guaranteed kill. But it wastes the anti-retaliation. This will not waste damage. Although, I don't think it could reach this turn. This can reach, this can reach. Both waste damage. $19 minimum. $76 max. No joy. Okay, now I've got 3. And this is probably the weakest. 10. 35. And we lose all of the gremlins that way. But none of the marksmen, which is cleaner for morale purposes, so I guess I did better the first time. Whatever. Depends on how you look at it. Now there's an extra slot free, which can be occupied by a harpy hag. Those don't eat retaliations, though. I think a dwarf would be better. At least that brings the morale back up to positive. Really didn't need 3 archers. 3 different kinds of archers. Stables. Oh, she already hit the stables. Whoops. Oh well. She's just gonna deposit and run for the water wheel. Okay, Cuthbert wants these artifacts, wants to hand off to Sorsha. And take the collar. Sorsha wants to meet Rion. Oren wants to blitz to the gold mine. Backtrack for these. And head for the gem pond. Visit Caitlin. Give her the spells. I'm transferring the slow way because I'm avoiding control clicking because that seems to make artifacts disappear inconveniently. Third level unit, Lines of Legion. Could hold that at Castle 3, but no need. I'm less likely to have someone garrisoned there. Caitlin could use a griffin for movement, I suppose. So could Cuthbert wants that more. He's in the snow. Okay. Develop one town at a time. In turn, Gian is coming. Okay, big day 5. No reason to take casualties. Caitlin has given away the artifacts, and she's a support mage. So, head down there. Christian. Light it up. And take him out, I think. Syra. Cuthbert. Whoa. Cuthbert. He can reinforce here to meet Gian, I guess. Seems reasonable. I don't know if he's been to a stable. What have you been doing, Cuthbert? Day 5. Who knows? But he doesn't need to go there. Except for MP. He's got way too many artifacts. Should share them with someone, such as Coronius. Can reach. So. Maybe we can take this guy out efficiently. Okay, meeting with Cuthbert would be good. And Caitlin, yeah. you, sir, are in the way. Okay, Oren can get XP still, so he can do the honors. And with a decent attack skill, maybe you should even temporarily take the ballista. Oh, but Oren has, yeah, a rally flag. We want to save that for the main fight. So Christian can go first, and I hope I haven't screwed the pooch here. Run out of movement points, that would be sad. Okay, whatever, let's... Don't think I have, but maybe. Arlok is doomed. Why did I lose 3? Who gets to go first? Die. Christian still has a bit of gas. That's good. Okay. Let's do this, Oren. Maybe I'll save right here, since I did just win a great battle. More importantly, I did a lot of setup, and if I screw something up, that would be annoying. Oh, such as not setting Oren's order of battle. Looks good. Yeah, those are some hefty casualties. Okay. Did he already do his spell? No. There it is. And in response, I have options. A few. For perish. Okay, I'm gonna have to haste the halberdiers, I think. Yes. Gotta be aggressive. Okay, these hellhounds, highly variable. Can we attack from there next turn? Yes, and there's also, is that a gap in the wall? Try that. Gotta block the griffins. Okay, smash through here. Maybe I should put the hellhounds on the other side. Probably. 13 left. The archers don't have much to shoot. Can he go here? No, he had to be there to do that. But he can attack. Blocked. Might be enough. Nice. Wait. May as well blind these archers now that they have a close-up shot. Okay, who's going next? Nice. Who to hit? Very nice. You can cast another spell here. Speeding someone would be good. Probably. Yeah, the Crusaders could get faster. Well, if the swordsmen die this turn, it's moot. 40 points is anemic. Defending. That's a lot of defense. Impressive. So 300 and he's got 350. Might take him out. That's just crazy defense. Are they all like that? No. How is he like that? What happened? Trading evenly with him. +3. Okay, there's a +6 to 18, 21. Okay, artifacts, and yeah, he's got 5 defense. Well, maybe just a magic arrow at this point. There we go. The Cerberus goes in, it should wait. Three, two, 3215. That is much better. Don't mind if I do. Again, I don't want magic schools on my light heroes. Controversially. Orin could recharge his MP at base and potentially learn some spells. Might as well do that. Christian is out. He doesn't need to recover MP. Well, he could. There's a well there. And now Orin is done. But he can set his base speed high. Alright, meeting up with Cuthbert. Not this turn. So, now we've got Castle 4. Need to scout this tunnel. Don't have anybody to do that right now. Need to hold Castle 4 until this tunnel is scouted. This Griffin Conservatory is a priority, as is flagging these mines. Still a lot to do. Not enough heroes to do it. But Tan is in a worse position. Need to keep building Castle 2 defensively. Can I afford it in gems? Yeah. Castle 3 has lost its importance, its strategic significance, which is fine. And Castle 4 upgrades are superfluous since it's next to a hill fort. I think he can learn level 2 spells. Gems are tight. Yeah, let's not. I think the hill fort gives cheaper upgrades anyway. 28k to spend though. Perhaps I should simply fortify this one because it abuts a tunnel, and those are my only strategic defensive points now. The 2 tunnels. Tan is otherwise banished from the surface. So the whole strategic focus has shifted. In turn. Okay, what was that? More? Guess they don't have many choices. Pushing hard for Castle 2. Exciting. Well, I need to level my heroes, so this is what it's going to be until I've got my level 6s all juiced up. So I guess I only need to record until I stop this current invasion at Castle 2, and at that point it will be undeniable that Red is simply stalling until Tyrannus is taken. Week 4, day 6. Rion is finishing up. The clearing the mines. Christian needs to enter town and buy a spell book. Syra needs to start worrying about Gion's approach and limiting what she can do. I don't think she'll be able to grab these archers in time, or this. She should just head back, increase my options. Gonna have to. Oops. But she needs to meet up. So what do? Do I restart? I mismoved there. Did I mismove? Is there any benefit to her getting there earlier? Not really. She should have gone that way. Okay. So anyway, he goes there. She goes there. He waits. She goes there, and then probably this away. Yeah, that's better. Gion's not that close yet. Cut it close. Okay, here's where the real reinforcement action is happening. So Cuthbert has, like, you could grab these irregulars. And then what to do with the undead? Probably just dismiss them. They're pretty useless. They serve their purpose. They garrison this town for a while. Now they're just in the way. There's no need to garrison Castle 3 anymore. And I think he might pick up stables if I do this. We'll see. Yep. Okay. Can leave this here. Little speed boost. Opens up a slot. Okay, meet Coronius. And just swap artifacts. Poor in troops, rich in artifacts. So, a full complement heads south. Enough for one hero. Don't need that. And need to swap the troops too. That'll do. So Cuthbert takes back the pikeman. What happened with Oren? What's he doing? Okay, Oren, retire. Steed and honor guard so he doesn't get picked off, I think, is worthwhile. Probably just 2 is enough to ensure he doesn't get picked off, and these can continue fighting with Oren if he's got the morale for it. He does. Yeah. Christian needs a spell book. Could he win any fights on casting? No, not really. So 2 as an honor guard is enough. He's going to scout that underground tunnel. Buy ballista? No, because he doesn't have enough army to warrant it. Take back those artifacts. Except the spyglass. Okay. And definitely want to build out this garrison. These 2. Buy the monks to go upgrade them. And that'll do. 1 slot remaining. Deny Tan the mine immediately. And head to the hill fort and the sawmill. Christian will head underground. So Sorsha. Coronius needs to bring these artifacts to Syra, or more specifically to Castle 2. No time for dallying. Caitlin can keep the chain going. Okay, time to build towns. And that's the turn. What? Gian just stood there. Didn't he? He did. And somebody ran away over there, I think. Yeah, gotta be. What are they worried about, Christian? Must be. That's bizarre. Red must, or tan must be really behind. Well, yeah, obviously. Okay. So he's just intimidated. He doesn't think he can take Castle 2 anymore. Fair enough. You cannot. Well, great. I guess this means red wins. It's over. The defense is stabilized, so now I'm just grind tan for XP until I have exactly the heroes I want, which is gonna be super boring. So I won't show it. But I'd hope you enjoyed this relaxed, calm, methodical, cautious, and inexorable playthrough of this scenario on Impossible, which I get. You have to edit the scenario to get that difficulty, but it's worth it. This is the best way to learn Castle, is just to play this scenario until you've mastered it. And just to recap, we blitzed from Castle 1 over to Castle 2, securing the western flank, and then immediately from Castle 2 up to Castle 3. Meanwhile, this got cleared enough to send reinforcements from Castle 1 through the pass and down to deter Tan from retaking Castle 2. Meanwhile, Christian blitzed up here to get Oren, and then just continued steamrolling, denying this zone to Tan in Castle 4. And then Red launched a simultaneous invasion from the west and the south, linking up in front of Castle 4 and taking it. And there we are, a clockwork offensive against a timid opponent. But if Tan had been more aggressive and sent heroes to die in my territory, then it just would have been easier than having to dig him out in a siege, which could have been quite costly. It was not too bad. So done in month 1, and without any crazy overextended risks that compromise Red's defense. Thanks for watching.